I went over to Tom's studio apartment on Larkin Street. And so I had to take a couple of buses to get over there, and I found it, and it was in the Polk area, which is was at the time a very seedy part of town. I remember pulling up, or rather walking up to his apartment and ringing the doorbell, not knowing really what to expect.
I would imagine we met at my place on Larkin Street, my studio, because I had an upright piano, an old beat-up upright, which I think I paid $50 for.
So he was well-mannered, and he offered me tea and was very warm and welcoming. And there at the foot of his bed was this beat-up old piano. And I do remember thinking, this guy is really serious about his piano because it's in his bedroom.
He was very energetic, in a good way, young. I mean, he's 4 years younger than me, I believe, but back then that seemed like a big age difference.
And I remember being excited and feeling lucky, like I hope I get to work with this guy. So then after leaving, I think I just had a lot of hope. And that I had found someone that, we've talked about it over the years, it's like having a relationship, with another person. And so a lot of those feelings, I think, were like that, right? Where there's all this hope and all these questions, like, is this gonna really work? And if it does, how cool is that, right? So I remember being very excited and full of hope, and I hadn't felt that way with the other couple of people that I had met up with.
I mean, I do remember Mark left a lot of lyrics because I wrote a lot of songs after the first meeting. I have a very strong recollection of writing 4 songs in one weekend. Like, there was just this instant, click with Mark's lyrics. And for some reason, I think the first song I wrote was Fancy Dancer. I'm taking a stab here, I'm not sure, but I think that was one of them. Writing About You might have been one of the 4, but there were 4. I distinctly remember writing 4 songs in the course of one weekend.
As I recall, I think it was maybe just a couple of weeks after we first met that Tom called and said he already had written a couple of songs, and that already blew me away, and that hope was getting even stronger knowing that. And so when I went over there and he played them for me, I was blown away.
Because I just remember our process. When I would write a song, I was just chomping at the bit for Mark to hear the new song. So I would imagine with 4 under my belt, I'd be like, "Oh, Mark, get over here." Just in general, then and now, I don't wake up generally with melodies or music, in my ear or in my brain. It comes out when I sit at the piano. I'll sit at the piano and just, it's like I channel it.